I've got this very interesting paper here. That's from the Handmade paper pack, this one. I wonder if what's that one there? Oh, it's a bit thin. I'm looking for a sturdy. That's sturdy. What is that? Okay, that has a very fine silver fleck through it. Maybe we can do something with that and that together, because that looks pretty, doesn't it? It's a shame. I wonder if there's a darker background actually. What's the other paper pack? Oh, this one. Okay, let me just put that back in there, because it doesn't have to be too fancy. I could just use a bit of tea stained paper. And fold it over to make it a little bit more, it's a bit manky looking, isn't it? I wonder if that will be... Oh, that way perhaps. I think that way, because the stain is more blended this way. So we'll just do another. I've got to keep the tags quite narrow simply because my journal's narrow. I'm enjoying doing the slim style journals. Okay, let's try that. How straight are we go? A little bit out, not too much though. Oh. Be fine. Okay. We could use a bit of this, I think, on there for a bit of interest. It's unusual, isn't it? It's like holy mulberry paper. Oh, Jeanette, come on. Okay. And I've doubled that over just for the extra thickness so that I don't have to add anything else behind it. So I could do that. And then what? What's on here? Are these stickers? These ones? I think they might be. Yes, these are stickers, these ones. Let's see if there's anything in here. I don't think they're going to go with the colour, to be honest. And I had in mind more butterflies, so I love this. I won't use those. I'm going to stick with the butterflies. What are we doing at the top here? Am I cutting it off? I think I might cut it off and just add that. Like that. Look at this hole here. I wonder if I can just like pull a bit off and stick that there, just so that corner's not naked. Like that. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. And I think I'm just going to stitch that on at first. I'm just going to use a bit of glue so it holds them both together. Like that. Might need to glue that bit too, I think. Okay, put a bit of glue on here as well to hold it. Put that there, like that. And then this, like that. Yeah. Can always trim that up a little bit at the end. So I'll just stitch that on. Okay. So that's that. I'll just do a little bit of inking on there. Still got a bit of vintage photo on that, but that's okay. I'll change it a bit to green. Yeah. I don't know if the top, maybe a little. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. We were going to use some of this lovely trim. I do like this, don't we? How's that? So there, and there. It's fine. I like that one. It's nice. Like that. That's fine. It's not exactly even, but it's fine. I think. Now that I'm looking at it too much. So that's the same. I wonder if I just, no. See, I think it's just, it's curved a little bit differently. I'm not going to worry about it too much. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. think if I take the last one off, actually, it will look better. There. Okay, it's a bit more even. Okay. So that's that. And now, what we're going to put there, we're going to put butterflies. That's what I wanted to do, isn't it? Use more butterflies. I love them. Maybe not pink this time. Perhaps we'll go for something different. And okay, there's a brown colour one. So they've got to be the right size. So there's a green colour one. And another one. What's that? That might be a bit too big. What's that one there? That's a blue coloured one. Will that work? Oh, what's that one? Look at that. There's that one. Yeah. Like that. That looks alright, doesn't it? Got to make sure, actually, I'm thinking, got to keep a bit of colour in it. Must keep the colour. There's a lime greeny one. Instead of the brown. The brown just seems a bit dark. There's that one. And there's that one. There's a yellow one. I wonder what would a yellow one look like. That might be better. Because the blue and the green are quite similar, aren't they? So there's that yellow. I'm kind of thinking the yellow might work. Yeah, maybe so. Or dragonfly. Oh, I'm dropped one. What I'm going to do is those. Got it. Got it. Okay, maybe that's what I'll do then. Look at that, isn't that pretty? I'll put some on the papers as well. Yes, so I think that's what we'll do. We'll use these three. Stick those on. So there. Now I feel like I need something there as well. Not a butterfly. And here. Is that right? There. Like that. And these are called vellum butterflies, but honestly I feel like they're like washi tape. Just my own personal opinion. Oh, come on. Yeah, they do feel like vellum though. How's that? Is that the right spot for it? I think so. Yeah, I think so. There we go. Okay, put the butterflies away now. So pretty. I think I need something at the top. Maybe a bow. Maybe a bow. Oh, I wonder if... Okay. That. And that. Okay, I think we got them all. So, what I thought would be nice was I liked the way I put the other butterfly on the back of the other one, so I'll put one on there as well and put one here. Oh, got glue on my fingers, which isn't helping. Okay, got it. Okay, one on the back of that one as well, because there's enough room with these little bits. Now I want something up here. Oh, I wonder. Just one flower. Bit bright, isn't it? Looking. This isn't with the kit, but it's just a little bit of sari silk that I've ripped off something else. Maybe that can be a bow or something, if I can get one made. Sticking. I think so. That will work. Of course, I need to cut that one off. Put some glue on. This will take a while. I might like to do some page edges as well, I think. Just having a look at all these laces. They're ideal for in a journal on the edge of the page because they're not too bulky. Oh, come on, glue. Yeah. Like that. That's a nice one. Okay, so we have 4 tags made. Let's put that away. Is that where it came from? No, it came from the other one, didn't it? Along with that one there. And this green one here. I'll put those back in there. Right, what about this lovely journal pack? There's some papers in here, I believe. The Not that one. There's that one. It's a bit dark though. Let me have a look. Maybe not. Oh, hang on here. There's that. That could work nicely. Okay, we'll use that. So what I'm just thinking is I'd like to use some of these in my journal, but because the journal's not up to that stage yet, I can still make the little edge strips and things like that, see? And quite easy to do. We'll do that. Like that. We'll go there. And then that's lovely, isn't it, that one? Really is pretty. No, I don't think I want to put, I was thinking more the little ones. There's that one I can use. And there's that one I can use. And there is a mustardy colour, but I think that might be a little bit too dark for my journal. There's this lovely one with the gold trim on the edge. It's a crochet trim. That one might work. It's just got out of shape a bit when I washed it. Yeah, well, it was like washing because I tea stained it. That one there. See, those skinny ones, they're good for tying little bows in and things like that. There is this one. I'm tempted to do the little daisies, even though they didn't go. That one seems to have taken a bit of the tea stain, but not a lot. Maybe I will. And maybe I will. Okay. So like that. What else? What's the drop one? Oh, there's that one as well. That's really sweet, isn't it? I might use that as a trim on something else in there, though. What else? I don't think I need any more. That's probably enough. How am I going to do this? I think what I will do is run a little bit of tacky glue. Not a lot, because I'm going to sew it, I think. So just a little bit to hold it, like that. Like that. Okay, now I wonder to rip them apart, but I don't want it straight. I've got this old, it was my son's ruler, and I was watching Roseanne, who is Roxy's fibre art, and she said she'd just cut jaggedy bits out of her old ruler, and so that's what I've done. I might try it on a scrap piece first because we'll see how it goes. I made it a while ago, but I haven't actually used it yet, so let's have a look. Let's see what that's like. If it gives the right effect. So that's the kind of thing it does. And that's the kind of thing it does there too, which is fine, and then, you know, if I wanted to alter it a little bit myself, I could afterwards. So let's see how this goes. I'll just... a bit tougher paper. Okay, so that's how that's gone, which I think is fine. So thank you, Roseanne, for that idea, if you're watching. I'll do it here. Like that. Nice, because it's white on the back, so they'll make nice little edge strips. Might even this one a little bit closer, and it's kind of harder to rip because it's up on this side with the lace being there. Like that. So that's that one. Maybe we'll turn it over and see if we can get that part there. Okay. And then this one. Did its own thing at the end, but that's quite all right. Okay. I like that. Yes, that worked quite well. So they're not straight, are they? What else have we got here that we can play with? That's elasticated. Didn't particularly want anything elasticated. What I might do, I know. I do like the fabric on here. So sometimes when you buy bundle things, you might not like everything that you get. You might like the majority of it, but there's always going to be one or two items that you might not like the way it is, and that's completely normal. But you can, as I'm doing here, still use them. Take the elastic out. That can come in useful for something else. So you've got a bit of lace here now, and you could use that behind that, like that, to go on a page, or you could cut that down the middle. And then you've also got this lovely little bit of ribbon. Just take the stitching out from the other side. Got it all? A little bit more there. And it's already slightly scrunched. And that can be used also. And that's quite nice. Like, if I had a page, let's just say this for example, and that's going down the edge of my page like that, and it just adds that other layer to it as well. And then you could, did I have one that was already? You know, then you could add a couple of little things or buttons on top of that. And that's a nice, it's hard to see on this yellow. That's probably not a great example to use. I just got stuff everywhere. Like, that's a normal colour of a page, isn't it? You could have that like that. And there. Like that, or put some tulle behind it or something like that. Let me see if I can lift that up to show you a bit up close. It just gives like an extra layer behind. You can hang that over the page a little bit as well. So it's just a suggestion. Let's have a look. There's also this sort of thing in this handmade paper pack, which is what we used for the tag there. And let's just say, and I will use these on these strips. I'll just showing you a couple of examples. This sort of thing, you could just, I don't know how hard it is to rip. Maybe we don't rip it. Maybe we tear, maybe we, oops, wrong one. Maybe we just haphazardly cut like that, and then just tease it out at the edge, perhaps, because those long fibres tend to hold it together. I think if you, like with mulberry paper, I know if you use water, it tends to feather the edges a little bit, but you could add some of this behind that paper just for another layer of texture and interest. Like, where's that bit of paper again? Like that. And it just pokes out the side. Or book paper. Book paper would be really nice to use as well. I think this is quite interesting, actually. Something a little bit different, isn't it? So I'm going to go ahead and play with these little edge strips and see what I can make, and then I'll come back and show you and explain what I've used. Alright, so I'm back. So these are the 4 tags that I've made today, and these are the edge strips I've made. And I'll just show you them one by one. That is the ribbon that I used on the back of that lace that I took apart, and I've just stitched it on and placed 3 little yellow daisies in the center. Then I have this one here, and I've done the same, but I've used the lace off the trim that I took apart, and I've just stitched it to that paper piece and put 3 of the little mint green daisies on there. I think one looks a bit crooked, I'll have to fix, but that's okay. And then I've got this, oh, I'll show you that one in a minute. I used that mulberry-like paper on the back of this one here, and just glued it on like that, because you won't see the back when I glue it to a page. And then I have this one here. One of the other ones was a bit wide, so I ripped a little bit more paper off it and stuck it behind there like that. And then this ribbon here was quite long, so there was a little bit left, about that much left. So I cut it up the middle, so it's only very narrow, and then I just added it to the back of this piece here. Then I have this piece here with another one of the trims that I've just stitched together, and I can add to these once they're on the page like that. And then lastly, I found another piece of this mulberry paper. This is a thicker one in a cream colour in the paper pack, and so I've put it on to this one here, and I love the way that looks. You put that against a little bit of tea-dyed paper and it's ever so effective, isn't it? And these, although I made them as page edge strips to go on the edge of a page like that, they don't have to be used like that. If I was making a tuck spot and I needed something to put along the top of a tuck spot, I could just cut that and use that, like, let's just say that's a little tuck spot that I've made and I need to decorate it. I can just put that at the top of it and cut it off there, and then maybe do a bit of stamping or something down the bottom, or use a little bit of washi tape, and that is, you know, it can be used in that way as well. It doesn't have to be an edge strip. So that's what I've made today, using the lovely goodies from Taperlogy. I hope you've enjoyed that, and I hope this hasn't been too long for you. I love the colours in this. They're going to go really nicely with the journal I'm making, so they came at just the right time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Still got plenty of things to play with in that box. Bye.